Yeah, a huge lift. A much they needed for rest by the guys in the bullpen. He had good feel for that knuckleball right from the get-go. Very efficient in the first 3-4 innings. A lot of strikes, a lot of violence to his knuckleball. He had swing and miss up in the zone, down in the zone, running off the plate against some right-handers. He was very, very good, and continued to put up zeros as we put runs on the board. Mookie jump starts us right from the get-go. First pitch of the ball game, hits out of the ballpark, and that set the tone offensively tonight.
Talk about the 10 runs out of the top 3 spots in the order.
Yeah, the top half of the lineup was outstanding. Petey, 5 hits. You don't see it very often. Mookie, as I mentioned, the way he's going right now, the month of July has been a very good offensive month as we've kind of gotten past that stretch in June, but just great to see the number of quality at bats. Jackie against, Tonkin is a good reliever. It drives the ball to center field out of the ballpark, and we just continue to tack on.
John, your 300th win with the Red Sox, does that number mean anything to you?
Means I've been fortunate to be in a position with a lot of really good players and work with a lot of really quality people.
John, David has started 81 games, and he's knocked in 77 runs. That seems almost cartoonish. I mean, what do you say?
Well, he's got so many off-the-field things going, maybe there'll be a cartoon to follow. I don't know, but some might say, why is he not starting the other games? He might have 85 RBIs, but, just the consistency to the at-bats, the hard hit is really mind-boggling at this point in the season to see right from the, we've talked about the last swing of spring training, and it hasn't stopped. Extra base hits, quality at-bats, on base seemingly a couple times every single night. You don't want this run to end.
John, speaking of David, did you happen to notice what he did in batting practice today?
I did. I think some people went down and took a picture of splitting the chicken wire, the mesh, whatever it is, steel cage, whatever you said. He drove a ball right through the foul pole. So, yeah, he puts on a display every day. And, the thing about his BP, we all watch it. It starts with moving the ball around the field, and it finishes with driving the ball to the ballpark. It's a professional approach, and it carries over the game. He's really fun to watch, and we're watching, I would think, history right in front of us nightly.
Have you ever seen anybody do that before?
No. You don't see many foul poles similar to these, but let alone to drive one through the steel mesh is pretty remarkable.
John, Pedroia has been pretty hot for you guys all season. What do you make of his consistency since really coming back from the injury?
Jason, the thing you love is when he hits the ball in the right field, right center field. He did it a couple times tonight. That's when his swing is, I think, most pure. He might argue that. He takes pride in being able to turn on some pitches and driving the ball, but, a lot has been made of the ground ball double plays, but it's the bat-to-ball ability by Petey that allows him to be a career 300-plus hitter. And he sat in that 2-hole for many years and remains still very productive.
Xander was scuffling there for a few weeks leading into this. When you guys get back home, what are you seeing out of him now?
Just better balance and timing. When he was going through a little bit of a dry spell, I think he was a little eager to get out front, might be lunging a little bit, but not uncommon for hitters to ebb and flow a little bit. But again, tonight, the base hit into right center field kind of sets the tone for himself, where he's letting the ball travel a little bit deeper, and it continued throughout the night.
Joe, was there any chance you were going to run for David in the 7th inning there when he got on?
Yeah, Sandy was going to run, but he's just jogging around the bases after that one.
Did you?
In the 7th inning?
Yeah.
No, after he came off, we thought about it, but we're in a 5-6 run game right that, and confident that the game was, in our favor. But after he came off the bases, he wanted that final at bat, and that's what he did with it.
John, what did you think of Clay's performance there in the 9th?
You know what? Got to give Clay a lot of credit for staying as sharp as possible given the situation. In 18 or 19 days from his last game appearance, all the credit to Clay for the amount of early throwing that he's gone through. He threw an extended bullpen last night. I thought he was crisp and a lot of strikes with multiple pitches, so credit him.